everyone? It's your boy Dave.
Your boy!
And with me, as always, is the hype man, Shane.
Hey, what's up?
A.K.A. the Shane Dog.
Woof woof.
I need a better woof next time. A.K.A. Shane Nasty.
Ew, that's gross.
I like that one. Why can't you get much enthusiasm on the second one?
I'm not into the dog thing.
Why not?
I don't know.
You're my dog.
I know. Like, I get that. I'm okay with it. I'm not into the barking thing, I guess. I don't know.
You gotta channel your inner DMX.
I feel like
Where the hood at? Maybe not that song. Oh, okay.
That's just the one that always pops into my head.
And also with us is the rambling man, Russell.
hey, that's me. I talk a lot sometimes, and sometimes not so much.
It's a lot, usually. A.K.A. Russellmania.
Ooh, yeah.
Like that. A.K.A. again, producer Russell.
Hey, do you guys need more snare?
Always.
Okay.
There's no snare in this show, so I don't know.
There's not?
There's some snare in the beginning.
Okay.
Can we make the snare sound like a trash can? Because I really want that Saint Anger vibe.
I know.
Dude, I literally listened to Saint Anger like yesterday.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Because I
like,
hate myself?
No, well, that's not why, but
This is the DQP Weekly. Got it right. I'm on a streak. I'm on a hot streak.
it's 2 for 2.
Where we talk about movie news and trailers and sometimes like video games and like stuff.
Unfortunately, deaths too.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we talk about death.
Yeah. So what is today? Today's the 16th. This will be coming out the 18th.
Yep.
Yes.
So on the 12th, which was Friday? Last Friday?
Yep.
No, last Saturday.
Yep.
Because Monday was the chocolate day.
Single Awareness Day.
Yeah. Ivan Reitman passed away. Famous producer. We just watched one of the movies that he did. One of the beloved properties that he's associated with, which was Ghostbusters. We did Afterlife a few weeks ago on the other show. But I don't have a thing about how he passed away, but he was 75, so I'm assuming natural causes.
Yeah.
Like I said, involved in Ghostbusters, Stripes, which actually he had several things that he was producing that are in pre-production or have been announced, including Triplets, like the Twins sequel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Summer of Love, Juliet, Besties, those are all in pre-production.
Huh.
A couple of untitled projects, one of which was a Ghostbusters project, a Stripes TV series, and a Ghostbusters Ecto-Force TV series have both also been announced.
Whoa.
A
Stripes TV series. That's wild.
He was an executive producer, and I love you, man. Holy shit. I basically loved everything this guy did that he had anything to do with. I mean, if you're into like the early 2000s comedy, you've got like Road Trip Evolution, Old School Euro Trip, Trailer Park Boys the movie.
Holy shit.
Like
This dude raised me, and I didn't even know.
Yeah. No, and
Now
I
I'm
mean
more sad.
and that's like early 2000s, and then if you go back like way further back, you know, you've got Kindergarten Cop, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Everybody fucks up once or twice. Twins, Big Shots.
What was the fuck up?
Stop or My Mom Will Shoot?
Whoa. I'm offended.
Shut the fuck up.
You've never even seen that movie.
I've seen that movie like at least 20 times.
Oh, all right.
Animal House.
Classic.
Yeah, like he's basically like produced comedy, all of iconic comedy in the last 50 years.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a long
that's
time.
a lot.
That's a lot of movies.
This guy should be a household name.
I mean, most people don't know producers, but yes.
Yeah.
But we do.
We know who he is. So
That's super sad then. Yeah, rest in peace.
That's all I had for deaths. There was there's been a lot of speculation about Bob Saget's death still, considering the blunt force trauma that it appears he suffered before he passed away. The official statement is that it was an accident, but you have some people speaking to media outlets that are supposedly doctors saying that that's not how those kind of head injuries work, which is riling everybody up, making all kinds of stories up about conspiracies and shit.
Yeah.
So
his family just today also like put a stop on put some sort of legal stop on some documentation release. So I'm not entirely sure what that's about or what's in the documents.
Weird.
Yeah, some weird shit going on with that.
Huh.
Well, hopefully it was, nothing crazy happened.
Right.
They're just trying to keep their privacy.
Yeah.
Can't blame them
it's
for that.
nothing like shady.
Yeah.
But I imagine we'll see, because nobody keeps their nose out of everyone else's business.
No,
So
especially in Hollywood.
It'll come out eventually.
Yeah.
But that's all I got for deaths. Shane the Death Man.
Do we need a? I don't know. Do we want a song?
No,
for that?
we don't.
Shane of Death.
So we got some emails.
We did get emails.
Whoa, emails.
Yeah.
And we printed
multiples.
them off so we could kill more trees.
Yeah. Well,
Take that, trees.
so I could read them because my phone's over there.
Yeah. And mine's over there. That's why I bought this.
And mine's right here.
But
Phone check.
He won't let him use it.
So Zach emailed us, one of our regular listeners and emailers.
What's up, Zach?
Hi, Zach. I don't know you, but hi.
He says, I wanted to contradict Bill from Indy's review.
Uh-oh.
I thought it was fantastic. Speaking on The Last Duel.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
He thought it was fantastic. It follows 3 different characters' perspectives over the course of the movie. Each perspective gives each of the characters' own versions of the events that transpired. The actual events are never shown, and it's left up to the audience to decide what happened.
Yeah.
I do agree that the French accents were a bit off, but I think Damon's character felt like it belonged. Ben Affleck felt like himself with a medieval splash of paint thrown on him. That's my only complaint about the film.
Huh.
Well, thanks, Zach.
Yeah. Maybe we should watch it for the show.
I mean, yeah, eventually I feel like we're going to watch it.
Yeah.
We got to have like a little medieval month or something.
Oh, yeah. We do like that first night.
Excalibur.
Sure.
That's a medieval movie.
Dragonheart.
Dragonheart.
Fucking Dragonheart.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Are we doing a year? We're going to do a year of the same genre again, guys.
You heard it here
if you're
first.
just joining us, we did do 6 months of Cyberpunk. So
We were gonna do
don't
a year.
think we won't.
We were going to do a year. And then we were just like, are there any more like really good movies? Like there were more movies that we could watch, and there were more movies that weren't trash that we could watch, but it was just like, is there anything like new coming out or like really, really good movies that we actually want to watch again? Because I don't want to watch like all of Star Trek just to fill up the rest of the year.
Yeah.
We weren't really getting all cyberpunk either. There was a lot of just like regular sci-fi in there.
Yeah.
That was my first season on the show.
Yeah.
With Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I'm a punk.
Then you like to cyber.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right. Up next is Dick.
Oh, I wanted to. Thanks for writing, Zach. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank
thanks.
you.
We appreciate it. It makes us feel like someone out there is listening.
Yeah.
Wanted.
Yeah.
So up next, Dick sent us 3 emails because I think he doesn't know the difference between emailing and texting.
God damn.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I'm kidding.
Thanks for emailing us, Dick.
I'm kidding, Dick.
It was nice having you as a listener.
The one time.
I'm just playing.
Bye.
So first up from Dick is a question
Sure.
he would like for us to answer.
Is it a hard
with our big
question?
brains? It is getting down to the straight facts. The true and narrow. I'm done doing that. Anyway,
What?
so Dick wants to know if we think Adolf Hitler would have been a Steve Irwin fan.
What in the fuck?
What?
I love this question because so preemptively, Dave had let us know that Dick had a question for us.
Yeah.
So Dick emailed us the question, and I was like, well, it's probably like, I don't know, like, what's your favorite movie, or what order would you watch the Star Wars movies in? And then I read the question, and I was like, this is pretty great.
It sounds like
Is
Dick.
it a great question?
I think it's really gonna.
I don't think it matters if Hitler is a fan of Steve Irwin or not.
I mean, yeah, fuck Hitler.
Because fuck Hitler.
But I think everyone likes Steve Irwin, right? I think that's what he's trying to like imply.
Yeah, but I don't care.
I mean, yeah, fuck Hitler.
Punch Nazis.
Always punch Nazis.
I think Hitler would have been a fan of Steve Irwin. I think Hitler would have tried to invade Australia to procure Steve Irwin's services.
His own little Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Well, so Hitler was he was like going around collecting artifacts, right? Because
why are we talking about Hitler?
But because that was the question.
That's the question.
Fuck you, Dick.
No, please continue listening, Dick.
And also keep emailing us. I'm sorry I made a joke.
But fuck Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, agreed, fuck Hitler. But to answer the question, I think Hitler would have tried to procure and or own and or enslave Steve Irwin for his services.
This is wow. Okay.
All right.
Next question.
Up next.
We love you, Steve.
He's dead.
Still love him.
Dick also wanted to comment on The Last Duel.
Oh, God.
He said, The Last Duel is a good movie. Matt Damon is great. Adam Driver is great. The whole premise and the way the movie is shot and progresses is great. I never want
Damon.
He goes on to say, I never want to watch it again. Love Dick.
Now, is it love, comma, Dick, or just love Dick?
Love, comma, Dick.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Never seen a comma Dick.
We're on the same websites then.
What?
I don't know.
Dick's
Barry?
third email.
Hold on, Barry, if you will flash the image of a comma Dick on the screen.
Can you do that? Can we
Next
do
week
explosions?
We'll have an email from Barry
shit.
that says, I'm not Googling comma Dick.
That's just one M, or no, that's 2 M's. Don't search 1 M. Those pictures are probably taken without consent.
Oh, God.
Coma Dick.
God.
No.
What
My
is
name
this
is
show?
Buck. I like to fuck. That's not funny.
Dick, you did this.
It's all Dick's fault.
We love you, Dick. The person.
What's the other thing that he wanted to say?
Dick also emailed, so the third email that Dick sent us was, Dave is a good boy and needs a pizza party.
Oh my God.
Now that makes sense.
Love, comma, Dick.
Just as fucking disruptive as his other 2 emails.
He listened to us and was like, these guys are all over the place. I'm going to help.
I think that's just what Dick does.
Oh
what
my
Dick
God.
do.
That's what Dick do.
So yeah. Headlines now?
Thanks, Dick.
Headlines.
Shane Board's back.
Fresh off the presses. John Cena's Cock and Eagle series, also known as Peacemaker, has been renewed for a season 2.
Hell yeah!
I need to watch the rest of season 1.
Yeah.
Is
It's
it?
not over yet. We still yeah. I think
Whoops.
episode 8 comes out the same day our podcast comes out.
I still need to watch 7.
Warner Brothers sent me copies of everything.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just haven't watched them yet.
Oh, okay.
Lucky. All Warner Brothers sent me was a cease and desist.
Well, if you'd quit being so wacky. I should have said wascally.
That would have tied it into the WB thing.
Yep.
Wow.
That's why I like to write stuff before I come on the show. So this I thought was interesting. Robert Pattinson has discussed in an interview that he would like to use the Death in the Family story for a sequel to his upcoming The Batman movie.
Ooh.
So is there a Robin in this one?
I don't know.
Because I feel like you can't do Death in the Family in the sequel if you just brought on the Robin.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons I thought it was interesting is are we going to get like a Robin at the end of this or halfway through it? Like this movie's like 3 hours long. I think it clocks in at 2 hours and 57 minutes.
Damn.
So and the trailer is like, all the trailers are damn near like the same scenes, just
recut.
Yeah, reconfigured.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I'm super interested, super excited for this movie. So I wanted to highlight that. Disney has also announced a new Chip and Dale's movie. Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale.
Rescue Rangers.
Rescue Rangers.
That's a really long title.
Yeah, there's two different things, two different ways you can say that name. So,
don't do Chip and Dale. Don't try and look at that. Don't try to look that up.
Can if you want. We're not your dads.
So a new Rescue Rangers movie with
go.
John Mulaney and Andy Samberg set for the voices of Chip and Dale is set to premiere on Disney Plus May 30th.
Huh.
Oh, it's just going straight to Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved Rescue Rangers, so I'm down.
Yeah, there's a teaser trailer out right now.
Yeah.
So it's really weird.
Yep.
It's going to be weird, but it could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay open-minded because it's not initially what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, he was like all hard over it, and then he sent the trailer and was like, I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
I watched it and I was like, oh, well, I mean, it looks fun. But we're not going to talk about that at the trailer park tonight.
We'll talk about that when the full trailer releases, because right now it's just a teaser. Also in the news, Aaron Rodgers and Shalina Woodley have called off their engagement. Another ring just out of sight for the Greenback quarterback.
The
Green Bay
Greenback?
quarterback? Man, that was such a good joke.
Fuck
I
you.
fucked it up.
Take it again.
Wow.
I'm going to take it again, Barry.
No. Fuck you.
Let him take it again.
No. Fuck you.
I'm not going to take it again. I fucked it up. It's fine. Woodley was also unavailable for a comment for this Midwestern podcast, as I didn't know how to get a hold of her.
And that's the only reason.
There you go. That one was good. I liked that one.
That was good.
The other one, I wanted to punch you in the mouth.
And you can see it on the screens.
It was for you.
I know it was for me. Fuck you, though.
Hey, I'm also an Aaron Rodgers Green Bay fan by proxy.
By proxy.
Me too. I don't like sports.
Yeah.
I'm like real sports, like wrestling.
Sports entertainment.
Up next on headlines.
Although, I just want to say,
go ahead.
Like, in legal documents, the NFL has called football sports entertainment. I just want you guys to know that.
I mean, it is entertainment.
Because it's scripted, right?
Predetermined.
But I mean,
come on. We watched the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah. That's been a thing for a while. That it's predetermined. Do we want to talk about that real quick since we're talking about it already? And then you can finish up the headlines. the Super Bowl.
Oh, go ahead.
The Los Angeles Rams beat the Cincinnati Bengals 23-20. In the last 2 minutes, Matt Stafford did a little drive and then got like 6 flags in a row. It wasn't actually 6. I'm just thinking of the amusement park. It was 4, I think. There were like 4. There were 2 penalties the whole game, and they let a bunch of penalties go by. Basically just letting the players play. The 2 penalties were one was a guy that wasn't suited up, jumped on the field during a celebration, so they had to penalize them. And I don't remember what the other one was, but it was a similar penalty where it was like, there's no way we can't penalize this.
Yeah.
And everything else was just like, they were just like, okay, yeah, just go ahead and go. Just we'll give it up to everyone. And then in the last like 2 minutes, there was 4 penalties that went in the Rams' favor to get them like repeated chances at the end zone in the end of the game.
Yeah.
But if the Bengals had won, no one would have shut up about the missed face mask call on their go-ahead touchdown. So it's 6-1, half dozen of the other if you are upset about the refereeing in the Super Bowl, but that's what happened.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford did deserve a ring and a trophy for all the bullshit he dealt with in Detroit before he went to LA. But
yeah, for sure.
I didn't. Yeah, he got a trophy in LA.
Well, you haven't had a trophy till you've gotten a trophy in LA.
But yeah, that's how that turned out last Sunday.
I was there when the game was on, and I watched it a little bit.
Oh, you're like, I was there.
No, I was at a spot where it was
you were
on.
in LA. You went to the Super Bowl,
and
No.
you just didn't watch.
I was too busy eating 5 different kinds of mac and cheese.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing, Dave. All right, I don't like where we're going with this. I don't like where you're going with this because I'm the no sports guy.
Damn it! All right, I mean, so what's that make me?
You have to like sports.
Fuck the things I do for this show. Yeah, sports.
Oh yeah, there was one.
There we go.
I believe.
I was just kidding, though. You don't actually have to like sports.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Because I don't hate sports. I don't know.
I never want to put you in a box.
I'd be a big box if you did.
Don't die.
Most sacks by a team in a Super Bowl. Oh yeah. Okay, so the 4 teams are tied for the most sacks in a Super Bowl with 7 sacks. The first 3 are the Los Angeles Rams this last Sunday.
Okay.
Denver Broncos on February 7th of 2016, and the Chicago Bears January 26th of 1986 with the 1985 Bears.
Mm.
And the Super Bowl shuffle.
Yeah,
Sacks.
the Super Bowl shuffle.
I have that on vinyl. What?
Oh wow.
I
don't like sports, but I have the Super Bowl shuffle on
Hey,
fucking.
Because we're not here to start no trouble. We're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
Yeah.
All right. Wow.
All right.
Yeah,
Resuming
rest of the-
headlines?
Yep.
Okay.
Back into the headlines. Sorry.
BioShock film in the works. Netflix partnering with 2K. Take-Two Interactive on adaptation of video game franchise.
Huh.
This.
What?
I don't know. We both started talking.
Will you go ahead?
Is exciting.
Yeah.
I agree.
Would you kindly hurry the fuck up and put this out?
Yeah. Like, can we have it next week? Well, okay, hold on though. Don't rush it. Because I want it to be really good. And then I want a sequel. And then I want another sequel. And then I want an original TV series that is written for the TV series instead of being an adaptation.
Would you kindly do it right, please?
Yes.
Would you kindly?
Yeah.
I love those games.
Yeah. The first one in particular, like it'll never hit you the same way again after you played the first one.
I loved watching you play those games. 'Cause I'll be honest, I didn't play them.
Yeah.
But it is a game that you can like sit down and watch someone play. Like,
Yeah.
It's very
like, yeah.
cinematic.
It's good. I like it. And last up for headlines, Owen Wilson returning for Loki season 2. Filming begins soon.
Wow.
Wow.
God damn it.
I wasn't going to say that, but I also approached my mic at the same time.
I wrote it and it's in my thing.
I'm excited.
Good job, Dave. Same page.
Yeah.
I
didn't blow it up.
I really enjoyed Loki. It was super good, and I feel like probably super important for Phase 4.
Oh yeah.
So I'm looking forward to them continuing down that road. Because I imagine that might come out before we get Kang again and Quantumania.
Yeah.
Quantumania?
Yeah, the Ant-Man and Wasp movie is subtitled Quantumania, but Quantumania is bigger than Ant-Man or Wasp in the title, so I just call it Quantumania.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's just a cool sounding name.
Yeah.
I think it's also going to be like a crazy, like we got Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness coming up. I think it's going to be similar.
We'll talk about that in a minute. But right now we have more news.
More news.
We have more news?
Yeah, we have more news.
Oh, it's my turn to do the news.
Yeah, it's it. Yep.
Because I'm the host. What? I said it with confidence, right? I'm the host.
Sure.
So this was announced, a couple days ago, I think. But Cody Rhodes from AEW Wrestling has reportedly left AEW.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, because he kind of helped start the company,
Yeah.
basically.
That's pretty wild.
He was one of the progenitors of the idea of starting the company. You know, he's like one of the ones that brought the idea to Tony.
Yeah.
And then Tony was like, yeah, sounds awesome. I got money.
And then it's one of the biggest wrestling, probably the biggest wrestling show.
Are there other wrestling shows?
Yeah, NWA, GCW,
No.
Black Label Pro,
Is Impact back yet?
Impact, MLW.
But where's he talking about going?
So reportedly, I don't know if this is true or not, but he has been rumored to be in talks with WWE, which I think is like a small promotion. I think I've heard of them,
Oh my god.
which I think is fucking stupid.
Yeah, did you read the Reddit thread that I sent you?
I glanced at it. I didn't get a chance to read all the way.
It's very long, but it's very interesting. If you guys are interested in this topic, I would go read it. Wade Keller.
Wade Keller. I think it is.
On a podcast, basically said that Cody wanted to be the face that you had to beat to get to the title, while Kenny was the heel you had to face before you got to the title, right?
Yeah.
So he wanted to be like the face of the company, without having to have a strap. But he was basically doing like a sort of anti-hero heel thing.
He was trying to.
He was trying to.
Yeah.
And the crowd wasn't connecting. They weren't having any of it. They didn't like him doing that or whatever. Or didn't like the angle, whatever it was. Thought the storyline was bad.
Yeah, they
so
pretty
on and
much
so forth.
didn't like Cody or Brandy. Because when Brandy, like a couple weeks ago, Brandy was
a huge part of the problem.
Yeah. Like, she got booed out of the building. One of my buddies was telling me he was at one of the Dynamites she showed up at, and she pretty much got booed out of the building.
Yeah.
Like, no one wanted to see Brandy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So...
Which is rough, because Brandy's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I guess... his contract came up, and... Which you told me that his contract had been up.
It's been up for a couple of months, really.
And he asked Tony for top guy money. Which, you know, in the beginning made sense, right? Because he was one of the main guys. He was, you know, basically like a top 4 personality in the company at the time.
Right.
Now, since they've brought on Danielson and CM Punk, and now they brought on Keith Lee, and they've brought on all these other guys from other promotions.
Yeah.
Or from retirement that are just huge names that will just bring people in for no reason. That it doesn't make sense to pay him more than them anymore.
Right, which I agree. Right. Like when AEW first started, he was the guy, like you said.
Yeah. But this is all like what Wade Keller was saying, right? So I guess there's some wrestlers that commented in that Reddit thread, and are saying it's bullshit or agreeing with it. So there's like a lot of dissent about what Wade has been saying.
Yeah.
Which he's not Cody, he's not Brandy, he's not Tony. So he's not, one of the three people basically involved in what happened.
Right.
So it's hearsay at best, but it's still interesting because he's like, usually has a, insider knowledge of things.
Yeah.
But you should go look at it. It's a very long article. And I was super bored today, so I read all of it. But I was also super interested in the topic.
Right, yeah.
Because it's interesting to see like it also involved like the pandemic, because it was like what he was doing was working before COVID.
Yeah.
And then they lost their crowds for however long. And when the crowds came back, it was like he had like progressed the story that he was doing beforehand that was working, and like progressed it. And then when the crowds jumped back in, they weren't into it anymore, or like where it was, they didn't agree with.
I think a lot of people felt that like Cody was just trying to get himself over all the time.
Yeah.
And like it didn't help because he's on 2 TBS shows.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, that didn't help at all either.
Right.
And he was like kind of like a part-timer at AEW. So I think the crowd was like, oh, Cody's just in it for the money. He's not actually wanting to be in this company. I think that's why the crowd shifted.
Yeah. So it's interesting. It's an interesting thing, like how you perceive yourself and how other people perceive you. And then like, if you don't have that, like as a performer, if you don't have that immediate feedback, you don't know where to make corrections. And then if you get stuck in that mode of just doing it how you envisioned it, instead of, because I mean, for how many years did he wrestle with crowd interaction?
Right. Yeah.
Because like that's basically like everyone that you hear talk about being a wrestler. That's how you tell if you're doing the right thing or not,
doing good or not. Yeah.
And if you don't have that for a while, and you get in your own head, then maybe he doesn't care what the crowd perception is anymore.
Yeah.
So he's kind of broken, as far as like performing the way that he did before. It's just an interesting thing.
Right. And another thing I think is weird is if he goes to WWE, like I mentioned earlier, he's done 2 TBS shows.
Yeah.
Then he's just done with those shows. Like,
right.
That's weird.
Yeah, the whole thing is weird because he's got like the reality TV show, right?
Yeah,
and then he also
Bert Kreischer. Oh, that's the
Machine.
That's not the reality show. That's like a game show that he's on or whatever.
Right. I thought he had a reality show where it was him and Brandy.
Yeah. Was it Rhodes to the Top?
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah. So there was also comments in there about like if he. They talked about his finances, which nobody knows what his financial situation is, but he did like buy a bus to travel in and buy a new mansion, and all kinds of other stuff. And Dusty famously was bad with money.
Yeah.
So they were wondering if he was following in his father's footsteps and spending money he had planned to earn or assumed he would earn, and then did not earn. Ooh. So since he wasn't going to get top guy money, he needed to go to the WWE to make top guy money. Just because they're gonna pay him top guy money to get him away from AEW.
Oh yeah,
right. They're just gonna be like, here's a few $1 million to come be at WrestleMania, so we can be like, AEW sucks.
It's just, I used to like Cody, but like hearing some of this and like kind of seeing his descent, I kind of like him less and less.
Yeah. I mean, and the fucked up thing was like the whole time Wade was like, everyone loves Cody. This isn't about Cody being like a bad person or like, talking shit behind anybody's back or anything like that. Or like, It wasn't a personal thing. It was all about money.
Right.
Like, it was all business. Him and Tony didn't have a fight. I mean, they might have had some heated words, but it was because, they wanted to continue to work together, but they couldn't come to an agreement.
Right, yeah.
And it was all cordial after that. It wasn't like a fuck you situation or like, you did something wrong and we're firing you situation. Yeah. It was just business. And everybody likes him backstage and everything, but like the way that things have gone lately, since he has not been at shows, apparently it has gone better. And like the backstage is less tense.
I mean,
so I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're interested in that, I would suggest trying to find that either that podcast or that article where someone had written it all up.
Yeah, I need to. When I go home tonight, I'll have to read the rest. I skimmed through it. I was at work and kind of skimmed through it.
Yeah,
but I'll have to read that. I just love wrestling.
Wrestling's cool.
This Saturday, I'm gonna go watch wrestling live.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'll probably talk about that next week.
Sweet,
that sounds fun.
I'm excited.
So after wrestling news,
yeah. I didn't. What are we doing now?
I don't know. You're the host.
I'm the host. I host. Oh, is it VHS horror?
No. It's the trailer park.
The trailer park. I knew that. I didn't have
you can look over my shoulder at mine if you need to.
I'm gonna have to do that. I mean, I'm not. I'm totally professional. We watched some trailers.
Welcome to the trailer park.
We got fun and games.
We got Multiverses of Madness.
Yeah, we do.
We watched 2 Doctor Strange 2 trailers. One was a Super Bowl spot and one was a full trailer. Like a full 2.5 minute trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where to start with this.
Okay, I'll start.
Yeah, you start.
I think it's James McAvoy doing a Patrick Stewart impression. Okay, because so James is awesome. All right, he's like a phenomenal actor. Like we've seen him do impressions before.
Sure.
And I think that it sounds like Patrick Stewart to throw us off, and it's actually going to be James McAvoy.
It's Patrick Stewart.
Now, the other thing I've seen was that that it might be 90s X-Men Patrick Stewart, so he is going to roll out in a yellow chair.
Whoa.
You know what that means, right? Do you know what this means?
Jubilee.
Russell and I talked about this earlier. Follow me here. If Patrick Stewart is playing a live action version of the 90s X-Men cartoon Charles. Okay? That's the Charles that he is. The 90s X-Men had a crossover with the 90s Spider-Man cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So that would mean that the 90s Spider-Man, the 90s Fox Spider-Man cartoon is part of the MCU multiverse.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
The last episode
Keep going.
of the Spider-Man cartoon,
I'm so fucking close.
Peter meets Stan Lee. Real world, our Stan Lee from our world. He gets into the cartoon.
Whoa.
Or Peter goes to our universe because there's a Spider-Verse thing. The Fox cartoon did it first, guys. I don't know if you knew this. The Fox cartoon did the Spider-Verse thing first.
Yeah.
So they have to fight Spider Carnage in the last 3 episodes of the Fox show.
God damn.
Yeah. So and he's trying to destroy the universe with symbiotes or some shit. It's fucking nuts. So that means that our universe, the real world, is part of the MCU canon. If he's playing 90s cartoon Charles.
Yeah.
So if he comes out in a fucking yellow wheelchair, that means we're in the MCU.
We're part of the MCU.
We're part of the MCU.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
they
exactly
could put
what that
us
means.
In the MCU.
we could be in it. They could put our podcast in it.
Yeah.
They should. What up, Marvel?
What's going on? Don't consider this a screen test. I'm sure you would use makeup.
Please use makeup.
We're a little less washed out in cinematic mode.
Oh,
so,
are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. The last episode we did video, and it's up on YouTube.
Yeah, it is
It's
on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
It's on our YouTube channel.
Oh. I knew we had a YouTube channel. I totally knew that.
Figuring it out.
Yeah,
so
we're
bear
trying.
with us.
Yeah. There's a lot of other stuff going on in this. There's also a lot of rumors. So I'm losing my shit when I watched this trailer, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I had seen a lot of spoiler leak shit,
Mhm.
90% of the time those are bullshit. Okay.
Right.
Everything in this trailer was in
those
spoiler leaks, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I know what happens in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Which normally I would be upset about, but if that's what is happening in this movie, I'm all in. Let's fuck. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
It looks wild. Coming from, a new Marvel guy. I won't say new Marvel guy, but you guys force it down my throat so much that I love it.
That sounds like some kind of weird Stockholm break thing.
No. I've always liked the MCU.
Okay.
I just hear about it every week now. I love you guys.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I have to listen to wrestling news every week now, so
That's true.
You did before.
I know. I also find it interesting the glass shard with the quote unquote Deadpool visualization.
Yeah. I don't know.
So,
There's a lot.
I don't know. I mean, this would be the perfect movie to bring him in on.
Well, I mean, if we're bringing in Charles, Xavier, X-Men, if you guys don't know who we're talking about.
I knew what you were talking about. I know the X-Men.
Yeah. Which, by the way, would put Patrick Stewart as the longest career as one character. Yeah.
Oh, like in general?
At least superhero movies.
At least superhero movies. Okay.
He's still playing Picard, so that's actually probably longer.
Yeah, he probably does just have that title.
He probably just does, yeah. So when did that start? Like
a couple of years ago.
What? I mean, Next Generation.
The Picard show.
No, Next Generation.
Next Generation was like 87, maybe.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, so he almost definitely has that. But anyway, the longest time in one franchise. No, that doesn't make sense either. I don't know what they were, but it was the previous. Excuse me. The previous one was.
I was concerned for you for a second.
The previous one was Toby and Defoe.
Yeah,
with his confusingly large penis.
Yeah. Hey, you got it in.
I got it in. I got his confusingly large penis in.
Unlike probably most of his girlfriends.
Okay.
Well, that was weird. Hey. Thanks for listening to the show.
Welcome to Penis Talk.
That's
on our Patreon.
So it looks like they're confirming that it's the Illuminati is like some kind of like multiverse lords.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
I hope so. I texted you back when we were talking about it, and like what I would like to see is Ian
yeah, I can't remember his name.
I think is his name.
Something like that.
He played Mr. Reed in the
Mr.
Fantastic
Reed.
Four movies. Mr. Fantastic.
Mr.
Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Reed. And then
That's what my science teacher called me in 7th grade or something.
This is what your name is in my phone. And then fuck, I can't remember anyone's names. Vince, not Vince.
What were you talking about?
McMahon. From fucking Nip Tuck. Dr. Doom in the Fantastic
I don't
Four.
know what that guy's name was.
Julian McMahon. Boom, got
Sure.
it. Julian McMahon as Dr. Doom as part of the Illuminati. And then I don't know, there's a couple others that I said. I can't remember.
I know one of the ones that you don't want is rumored to be in it.
Who?
Anson Mount.
Who did he play? Oh, Black Bolt. It just it wouldn't have been that hard to ask Vin Diesel to be in a movie and not say anything. It just would have been that easy. Because
you're already in a movie where all you do is say stuff, but it's just one word and you're not actually in it.
Yeah, I just feel like the writing was on the wall and they were like, nah, and wiped it off.
Isn't it 3 words?
Yeah, sorry.
4. We
that's true.
Are
one time.
But anyway, I'm super interested to see where this Illuminati thing goes. I would like to see them pull more characters, what I was saying, old Mr. Fantastic and that Dr. Doom into that Illuminati thing. I think that would be a good way to bring those together.
There's almost definitely an Iron Man.
Yeah.
There's 99% sure there's an Iron Man.
Which I'm interested to see, and if you're going to do Superior Iron Man, Tom Cruise has the arrogance to do it.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Dave?
I just said, Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
I didn't contribute much. I'm here.
But I would be pleasantly surprised if our DJ came back to do it.
Oh, yeah. I'd be into it.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened to this point. No, I mean,
we're
just sitting there and he just walks out and I'm
this movie's just fucking,
fill the theater with cum.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were actually going to say it, so I was saying it for you.
So I said, what the fuck did I say? I said, if something happens, I'm going to fill the whole theater with cum. And he said, we better not both go to the same showing.
I'm going to go alone.
Because he said, hey, how did Shane and Russell die? They drowned on each other's jizz.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's not quite how I would like to be remembered.
No, me either.
I'll make sure it goes on the tombstone.
Fuck you, buddy. He is not in charge.
Come on.
You're out of the will.
We already did.
What?
You said, come on. Never mind. There's a lot more in this trailer. It's for sure fucking Shuma. So even if they call him Gigantos or whatever, eat my dick. There's zombies.
Yeah, there's Zambos.
Yeah.
So
Zombie Strange, who looks like a different actor.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe it's it looks like a zombie. It could be a horribly gruesome death.
Yeah.
But it's not R.
It could also just be him being corrupted by the things that he's absorbed or whatever.
So I don't know if we're gonna have if that's for sure going to be Strange Supreme. If he's for sure going to be in it, but if you watch the trailer pretty closely, you see that there's at least 2 Wongs. There's at least 2 in the full trailer. There's 2 Doctor Stranges. If you watch the Super Bowl spot, which is the other one we watched, which is where the zombies came from.
Yeah.
There's a 3rd Doctor Strange. So. I don't know. There could be lots.
Doctor Even More Strange.
It's the Defender Strange. So he has he has got the big eagle or hawk or dragon or whatever the fuck on the front of his tunic. I don't know what it is. What was his shirt?
It's a tunic.
And his gray streaks, this is for the video audience, are like on the top of his temples going back instead of like at the bottom of his temples going along the side. So it's like a totally different guy. It's like
a different Strange.
Yeah, it's a totally different alternate Strange.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm ready for
the
it.
Westview house returns. Which I know I like watching this trailer, unless they like got the leak and they were like, let's do some reshoots. We're going to just reshoot a bunch of the shit from this bullshit and put it in the trailer to fuck with people. And the movie's totally different.
Yeah.
Like, this is straight up, if you want to know what happens in the movie, go to Reddit and look up a plot synopsis of Doctor Strange. Because, like, it's probably, if you watch this trailer, everything that is in that happens in this trailer.
Yeah.
And this trailer wasn't out. I read this shit like a month and a half ago. So, yeah. Let's do it. There was a storyboard leaked like over a year ago of the Ultron robots or Iron Legion, whatever they are, walking Doctor Strange in to see the Illuminati. Like,
I'm also curious if those two scenes are actually part of the same scene, or if he's in a universe where Ultron won.
I don't know. But yeah. So that was the Doctor Strange trailers, right? Super excited. May 6th. Go see it.
2 days before my birthday.
6th.
We'll buy you tickets.
Aw.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but
I mean, we'll get you a ticket in a different.
Yeah, I don't want to be covered
theater.
in your cum.
That's fair.
At least not for free.
That's fair, man. I get it. Me either. No one else in the world wants to be covered in my cum, so it's fine.
Oh, buddy. You know what? Someone out there wants to.
No, I don't think so. We watched another trailer. That's such a weird thing to fucking. Yes, but no. To defend about someone like, oh, there's somebody out there that wants to be covered in your cum. What? That came out of your mouth, dude.
It did.
You said that.
A lot of shit comes out of my mouth. I don't even know anymore.
So we watched the full trailer for the new Jordan Peele movie coming out in July, called Nope. What the fuck?
Yep.
I'll sum it up in one word. Dope.
Yeah. Is it like a fucking alien abduction movie?
I
kind of looks
don't
like
know. So the other two movies I've seen of his is Get Out and Us. And in preparation for those movies, when watching the trailer, I was like, what the fuck is this movie about? So every single time he comes out with a movie, I'm like, what the fuck is this movie about?
Sure.
As you start watching it, like, you kind of pick up on what's going on, like, pretty early on. Like, it's not necessarily, like, the other two movies, it wasn't necessarily, like, a mystery as much as it was still, like, the tension building. He's so good at the tension building. And that's what I enjoyed about him most. And then, like, the stories themselves are, like wild. Like, fucking Get Out is so fucked. Like, it's such a...
Yeah, I'm actually... Even knowing what happens, I know what happens in both movies. Even knowing what happens, I still want to watch Get Out. Knowing what happens, I don't really care about Us.
Yeah, I mean, I could kind of get that. Like, if you know all the little spoilers for Us too, then like that would kind of like spoil the movie.
Yeah.
But if you just know like the overall spoiler, like the primary premise, that isn't the big reveal.
No, I know the big reveal
then too. It's that's still pretty good.
I watch too much Watch Mojo and
oh yeah. I don't like watching those because it spoils
culture?
stuff I haven't seen.
Yeah,
but
I've actually like gotten a few like movie suggestions from being like, oh, that movie looks fucked up. I want to watch that.
Yeah,
I need to watch both those movies.
Yeah, you do. Horror dude Dave.
He still got that dig in.
Yeah.
Like, even after we were like, yeah, you're full of shit. He just reworded it.
Yeah. Russell, I see you over there.
What a fuck ass.
You have 2 movies over me.
No,
Horror movies.
Horror movies.
I mean, maybe. You do watch a lot of B movies that I don't bother with.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
So that
That's
would,
sort of condescending.
Probably. I didn't mean it to be condescending.
That you don't bother with because they're not worth your time.
Because I'm not into that style of movie.
Dave's time's not worth it.
I didn't mean it to be condescending.
I know.
I can touch you now on camera and people
please
can
touch
see.
Me. It's a very sexual episode.
See?
Nah.
You're about to be covered in cum, Shane.
No! Oh my God. I'm so sorry if your mom is still listening.
I don't even know anymore.
You're just gonna walk in and just gonna be like, covered in cum, huh?
Sorry, Mom.
Post all the penis and semen talk. I'd like to say this is not a family-friendly show.
Oh, wait, it's not? Oh, shit.
Don't listen to this when your kids are around.
Unless they're cool.
Well.
Still, no.
Yeah, please don't.
Anyway, yeah. So Nope looks awesome.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
maybe
I'm interested. Again, I think it's July 22nd. Look all these trailers up on YouTube. You can check them out.
yes, do check them out. I don't think I've looked at the camera enough.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I've been doing like winky faces and stuff. So.
Yeah, he's like pulled his dick out at the camera and been like,
I have not. Can we get away from dicks?
And we were banned from YouTube.
Can't.
So
I don't think we can. They just take our fucking show off. Like,
my favorite thing in the trailer was all the wacky waving inflatable flailing arm guys.
Yeah.
wacky inflatable arm flailing 2 man. Wacky inflatable arm flailing 2 man.
Like, they're just hanging out in the field. Do they scare the crows away? Is that the new scarecrow?
Could be.
I don't know.
No, yeah.
Or the crows like super into it and they're like, oh shit, dance party. And there's more crows.
But they're not eating the corn, they're dancing.
Yeah.
It's the
What the fuck?
okay.
All right.
We got a review now.
Our new 90s cover band, Dancing Crows.
I'm in.
It's too close to counting crows.
Yeah, that was...
Crows dancing. Crow dance party.
Crow Dance Party. There we go. That's it. Print it. Send it to presses.
Okay.
Review.
Yeah, we got a review.
Let's review.
Oh yeah. I'm intrigued by this review.
What are we reviewing?
Dying Light 2.
Oh, yeah. That game I played.
Did you play it all this weekend?
Yes.
Sounds like you made that up.
I played... I think I played for like 4 hours this weekend.
Okay.
All at once.
I have not finished the story yet. I feel like I'm pretty close though.
Yeah. Are you? I felt that way like 7 times.
Well,
And then it's like, hey, will you go collect this thing for me? And I'm like, no, motherfucker.
yeah, so I went to do one of those last night and then it was like, oh, you're going to fight this person that you've been talking to like the whole game. And I was like, oh shit. I didn't think that was going to happen. It was like, go turn on this radio. And I was like, okay, cool. And I go and turn on the radio and it's like, oh, shit's happening. Go do this other thing. Oh, fuck. I was just trying to finish this quest real quick before I went to bed. And I go do the other
Yeah.
thing. And then I go do the other thing. And then it's like, I'm in a church and this guy shows up. And I'm like, where the fuck have you been? And he's like, bro, give me the thing. I can't spoil stuff. He's like, bro, give me the thing, or I'll have to kill you. And you're like, why is it gotta be like that? And he's like, all right, fuck you. And you fight. Yeah.
Is it a hard fight?
No.
No. Okay.
So please, if you play games at all, don't cheese anything. Just run through the story first, because like this is my negatives about the game. If you don't just go straight through the story, you will be grossly overpowered for every story mission. Grossly overpowered.
Really?
I just fought, like, this is like a boss fight that I'm talking about right now, and I two-shot him.
Damn.
I like that.
So like I get it, and like I enjoy that, but
Yeah.
if people like want it to be intense,
Yeah.
instead of like just be if you like, because I didn't even do all the side quests. So if you do all the side quests as you go, you'll be even more powerful than I was, and you'll literally bitch slap this guy.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of being able to like be more powerful than the main story lets you. I like there's a comfort level, or
there needs to be some scaling, but
Yeah,
not
some.
complete scaling.
yeah, I don't
So-
like level based scaling. Like that
So,
drives me nuts.
The way the game works, you have 2 skill trees, and then you have, so those are based on experience, and you get them based on what you do. So you have a parkour tree, and you have a combat tree. So when you fight, you get combat experience. When you are jumping around and doing like jumping from building to building and on monkey bars and swinging on ropes and shit, climbing up shit, you get parkour experience.
Parkour.
So like there's 25 skills in each tree. So 24 points to get in each tree, which is 48. Each 6 points you put into either one gives you a rank. So that like is your level
yeah,
in quotes, right?
yeah,
So the maximum level is 9. It'll get you just to 9. I'm level 7, almost 8, and when I went through this part of the main story, it was level 4.
Damn.
Which is like basically half my level. And when there's only 2 more levels, it's only not up to 9. That's you're grossly over leveled. It's basically, if you think about it in like Fallout terms or something, if you're supposed to be level 15 to do something, you're level 30. Now think about how big a difference that usually makes in
that's a huge
Fallout
difference.
or
Yeah.
other RPG games.
yeah,
There's also gear levels and everything. One of the things that is weird about it is that gear levels aren't locked out. So if you find level 8 gear, you can use it at level 1.
yeah.
Or if somebody like joins your game and gives it to you.
Really?
So like you can be grossly overpowered that way too.
Yeah. So I do like the not having a lock on gear level, because like in games where there's a lock, it just drives me nuts. And like I like that, but I also don't know that I like being able to jump in and out of games to like give people stuff. But it doesn't really matter because it's not like a PvP game. So
No.
I mean, kind of whatever.
Like this is something that I struggle with a lot, and I think I've talked about it on the show at some point way back with Borderlands and other games where they constantly are doing balancing on a single player game.
Yeah.
And I'm not into that. But there should be like some level of balance to your game as far as like, you can play it and like there's a way to play it where it is constantly challenging. You don't just like get, stupid.
Yeah.
And like there's no cheating, but like I did like get a couple things before I was supposed to get them.
Yeah.
And it's like, but that like completely made it so that the game is easy mode.
Yeah.
Right.
Huh.
So it's weird.
Yeah,
Like
so
I like playing that way.
Can you
but
switch the difficulty in the middle of the
I
story?
don't know if you can or not.
Because I was wondering about that. Because like I would like to be able. Because I wonder how hard this game is on hard. Because like at first it's kind of hard. Like in the beginning when you're first getting started.
Yeah.
Like some of the if you want to do the fancy or cool stuff, like it's a little hard to pull off. And I don't know if they did that on purpose or if it's just because the mechanics.
I think it's just mechanics.
But
I don't know how many times I've headbutted a fucking monkey bar instead of grabbing it when you just are supposed to grab it automatically.
So I played the first one, and in the first one, it was really easy to do the parkour fighting. Like super easy. Like it was super responsive. There wasn't like the boxes for you to hit, like the hit boxes for executing the parkour fighting
were not as small.
Were not as small. Whereas like on this one, it feels like they like made the hit boxes really small because it's a lot harder to like do those parkour maneuvers in combat. And
you got to be closer. You got to be pointing in the right direction.
Yeah.
Like you got to hit the button at the right time and stuff like that.
But I don't even have to be facing the ledge in order to grab it. So I don't understand.
Sometimes you'll bite it with your teeth and still fall off.
And then sometimes you'll accidentally hit the Y button and turn the other way, and then you'll turn around real quick and still grab the ledge. So
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, so I have problems with the game. My primary problem is the regular complaint of the game is that the quests just aren't interesting and the characters suck. I don't even like Aiden, who's the character I'm playing. Like, my dialogue choices are garbage.
Yeah.
And then he does the thing that I hate, where he doesn't even repeat the actual dialogue I selected every time.
Yeah.
So like sometimes
different.
Sometimes it's like in there, or sometimes it's the tail end of it. But he doesn't actually. Then there's other times where he doesn't actually say the thing that I selected. He says something else. And then sometimes you can't tell. Like the direction of the story is so convoluted that you can't tell what you're actually picking based on the dialogue you're given.
Yeah.
And then there's two particular instances I've ran into where I select a dialogue because I think it's going to take me somewhere and a particular path.
Yeah.
And then the dialogue between the characters goes completely the other way, but then still circles back to the way I thought it was going to go. And then I'm just confused what the fuck we were even talking about.
Why this other part was even there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I don't understand what happened with the story direction in this game at all. Because I like the story in the first one wasn't like the greatest thing ever, but it was like good. It was like a part of the game that I wanted to experience.
Yeah.
Whereas like in this one, like I don't mash B to get through cutscenes. And the last 3 times I've played it, I don't give a fuck about anything these characters are saying because it just doesn't feel like it matters.
Yeah, it's very strange. It's also weird that the voice acting is as subpar as it is. Especially when you hired like a famous person to be one of the characters.
Yeah, which like her lines are. Well, you're further than me, so where I'm at, her line.
No, so like she's fine.
Too bad.
No, actually, she's fine. But I literally just had a conversation with her last night in my game. I made it sound like it was a real person.
Yeah.
Last night, I literally played through a section where it was someone else's voice. They had to retake
for her character.
They had to retake like 3 lines, and it's in a very important part. And I was just like, "What the fuck?
That's weird.
What the fuck?"
Huh.
Yeah, that's
it was not
weird.
her at all. And I was just like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah. I also do feel like, because we don't talk about video games a lot, I do want to highlight that I don't actually play a lot of video games. I'm very, very particular about the video games I play. So like I usually pick a game and play it for like 100 hours or whatever. Like before I picked up Call of Duty again, the last game I had played was Cyberpunk. So like it has to be something that I don't play like 15, 20 hour games. Like I want something I can really like just like dive into for months.
I'll play like something that's like super light playing, like a puzzle game or something for a minute, just to like, relax or whatever.
Yeah.
But 99% of the time I'm playing like some kind of either a live service shooter like Call of Duty, or some kind of first person RPG like this, or Fallout or Skyrim, all the Bethesda shit, or I really enjoy Borderlands. I've started playing Borderlands again because there's got a new one coming out soon.
I love Borderlands.
Which I plan on playing Tiny Tina's
Wonderlands.
Mm-hmm.
I probably play it too, but I won't be able to play it online with you guys, unfortunately. 'Cause my internet is a poop.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's cross-platform.
We need to fix that.
Let's fix Dave's internet.
Please.
Email us donations at draftyq@gmail.com.
And join us in 3 weeks when we commit an illegal activity by running some whatever cord we need to Dave's house.
We're just going to get like a big bundle of Cat 5 and
that's going to be a lot of cable.
Run it from some other person's house.
Is that a good cable?
What, Cat 5? It's just Ethernet cable.
Does it stand for Category 5?
Ordered 5 cats.
Anyway.
See, I didn't make a cat joke. I asked a legitimate question.
Anyway.
I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
So let's talk about the good stuff about the game, because we've trashed it so far.
It's Dying Light 2.
stuff.
Have you guys said the name?
It's Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2.
I'm not sure if you guys said the name.
Yeah, Stay Human.
That's
What?
the
I don't
thing
think
I
you
hate
guys
the
said
most.
the name to the whole review.
I thought we did at the beginning, but I don't know.
Yeah, because I had to ask because I forgot what we were reviewing.
Yeah. So good things. The combat is very fluid, other than what you said about the parkour stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think the combat system works.
Yes. I agree.
and it's fun.
Yeah.
Everything about the game is fun except for the dialogue. Like
Yeah.
I dread having to talk to people.
Yeah.
But everything else about the game is fantastic, I think.
Same.
The looting, the way the systems work. If you want more of Dying Light 1, just play Dying Light 1 because it is totally different.
I actually picked it up for my Switch
Dying Light 1
a couple of days ago because I've never played it before, and
Yeah.
I'm having fun. I haven't played a ton of it yet.
Yeah. It's not, I want to say it's not so different that it feels like a different game. Like, I do very much think that it feels like a sequel. It's just like they accentuated the good stuff, the stuff that was already great in the first one, they like took up to a higher level. And then the stuff that they already struggled with in the first one, they just didn't care about in this one.
Yeah.
So like the gameplay, I agree with you, is really good. There's a few issues, but it's a platformer, and it's like you're gonna
3D first person platformer. Like I know I bitched about 4 times already about like biting fucking monkey bars in the corners of buildings and stuff and just falling off, but like it's pretty good still.
Yeah.
Like
it there's not really another. I played a game that is a it's something runner. Edge Runner or
Ninja Runner or whatever.
Ninja Runner or something like that.
Mirror's Edge? Is
No. It was like a like quick time event and parkour like Xbox Live game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's like cyberpunky, and I was super excited for it, and then I played it, and I was like, "This is fucking trash."
Yeah.
It's just like a cheap. It's a smaller studio that did it. Like, I mean, they did pretty good for being like a small studio, but like what Dying Light is I mean, it is definitely one of the best in the category. Because the gameplay is excellent, the fighting is good. I like the leveling system. I didn't think I was gonna like the inhibitor thing.
Yeah.
But I actually kind of do, because like when you have to hunt for them and it's hard. It's like some of the areas are like hard to get to them. Like, I mean, not when you're OP as you are, but
I still die.
You still struggle in the GRE zones?
Well, no, we've completed. Me and Bill from Indy completed all the GRE zones. But I found one in a building last night, and there was. You remember towards the beginning of the game, there's a bunch of different kinds of the zombies. So there's like special type, like boss kind of characters.
Yeah.
You remember the bull one that like charges you?
Yeah.
I found one of those in the basement of a building.
Okay.
In the same room as a GRE inhibitor box.
Yeah.
So you inject yourself with these inhibitors, and every 3 that you get to increase your stamina, which lets you parkour more, or your health, which lets you take more shit before you die. Anyway, so you're like hunting for these the whole time.
Okay.
They're like hearts in fucking Zelda.
Okay.
So, I'm in this basement, and there's a bunch of zombies, and there's one of these bull guys, and he just has like the cheapest mechanic where if he knocks you over, he won't let you get up and he'll just kill you.
Yeah.
Because he'll like charge, and like the way that the hit detection works and like the object, I don't know what it's called in gaming terms, but basically like your solidness stops him, but you're not like a obstacle, so you don't like stun him. So he just like, before you get up from your stun animation and you're like getting up off the ground animation, he's charging again.
He's ready for round 2.
Yeah, so he hits you, and then you're trying to get up and he hits you again, and you're trying to get up and he hits you again, and you're trying to get up and he hits you again, and it's just like there's no like roll or anything from the ground.
Yeah.
You got to dodge it the first time. So unless he like gets tripped up by something else, or you have a friend in the game, you're fucked.
Yeah.
He killed me twice. I was just like, what?
That's
this is
pretty gnarly.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I also do feel like they should have like incorporated more of the different zombies more often.
Yeah.
Because like for the most part, you just have regular zombies
That's
and then
the
howlers.
that's the second time I've seen him.
Yeah.
Later, you do get more spitters.
Yeah.
And then there's ones that you haven't even seen yet.
Okay.
There's one that like hasn't officially been introduced to me. Like I just was in an area that I wasn't supposed to be in, and I ran into these guys that like they're runners that blow up.
Oh, okay.
And it's fucking horrifying.
That sounds
be
spooky.
terrifying. Yeah. I really thought like from the trailer before the game came out that we were going to get more of a survival game.
Yeah.
And like at first it does kind of feel that way.
But eventually you're just like a fucking tank that runs up walls and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like I don't know. For what the game is, like it's worth playing if you're like into the thing. But it's not like groundbreaking, and I really thought it was going to be. And like it had the potential to be too. Like this could have been like, I mean, I know Cyberpunk had its issues, but like Cyberpunk was still like a massive achievement, and this could have been just as big and like ridiculous of a game, and they just I feel like they kind of dropped the ball.
So if this had the voice acting and story of Cyberpunk, this would probably be one of the best games ever.
Oh yeah.
So I want to bring up a couple things because I know a lot of people have had problems with the game. There's been a few patches already, and some of it's been for stability. It's nowhere near as bad as Cyberpunk was when Cyberpunk came out.
No.
I still didn't have that many problems with Cyberpunk. Like I was really lucky. I've had a couple of issues with this game. There's some crashes for sound. There's just some like bricking to desktop. There's some quest blocking that just randomly happens. Bill and I had it happen once, and all it took was us restarting the game, and it fixed it. But sometimes some people are getting stuck in death loops because the quests get blocked and stuff like that.
My other complaint about the game is not having a save as feature.
Yeah, just like
that's fucking stupid. Every game should have a save as feature.
A save state.
Yeah, a save state.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a standard issue for non JRPGs. Like I don't know why it doesn't have it.
Yeah,
like JRPGs are like the only RPG that I can think of off the top of my head where you have to like find a save point to save. Where all this has is autosave.
Yeah. And so like I have to, if I do something and it doesn't trigger an autosave, I have to go find something else to do to trigger an autosave.
Yeah, like go sleep or fast travel somewhere or whatever. Yeah. But I would give it like a solid like 8. Like it's probably an 8 game.
It looks
fun.
10?
Sure.
4.
4 out of 10?
No, I'm kidding. I've played it too much already to be a 4. I would probably give it a 7. I'm struggling. I've gotten to the central loop, but now I'm like struggling to stay interested in playing it.
The very beginning of that was a struggle for me, but like once I got into it, I actually got into it more than I was before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like once you can actually climb shit in that, like, because that area seems too much at first.
It's more like I feel like the story has dropped off even further.
Oh,
Like
it gets closer to what is important to Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that part. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know, I got like 15, 16 hours in, something like that, maybe 12.
Yeah.
More than 10, less than 20.
Yeah, so you start off in a smaller area, and that it's weird because like you get all involved in this story that's super important there.
Yeah.
And then you go to another area and then it's like that area doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah. That's super weird.
Yeah.
Like I had the perfect opportunity to like bring up something and or incorporate the previous area into the story, and I just didn't have an option for dialogue for it.
That's weird.
I was like, what in the fuck? But yeah, I mean, I would give it a 7 out of 10, and most of that is based on gameplay. So like, but I'm, like I said, like I enjoy story in a game.
Yeah.
And like,
I think the gameplay is a 9 out of 10. The story is definitely like a 5 or 4.
Yeah, if we were separating it, I would do a 4 out of 10 on the story and probably 9 out of 10 on the gameplay.
Yeah.
I
mean, that sounds cool to me. I mean, I like story stuff, but
yeah, but I mean, if you just want to like fly around in a fucking in like either like a small town or a big city, because you got both in this, and kill zombies and shit. I mean, the here you go. This is it.
Yeah,
maybe I'll pick it up after I play the first one.
Okay. So we got a horror VHS story.
Yes, I can do that. Oh, you guys don't talk about Dying Light?
Yes.
Cool. So last week,
Mm-hmm.
I hung out with some pals and do what we normally do. Watch horror movies on VHS.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And I watched 2 that I want to talk about briefly that were really dope that I've never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
One was called, let me look up what year it was. It's called There's Nothing Out There.
Okay.
From 91. It's a like low budget, like independent horror film that is very like self-aware of itself. Like it feels very much like Scream.
Okay.
But it was 6 years before Scream.
Oh.
And instead of like a slasher, like, kind of spoof that like, not really a spoof, but what?
Yeah.
Scream.
Satire.
It's a monster movie.
Okay.
It's these kids that go to a cabin in the woods, and one of the dudes is a huge horror guy, and like right away he's like, this is wrong. Like, we're gonna die. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna die. The whole movie is him going, we're gonna die. Why are you doing this? Like there's like a couple awesome. Like guys are going out, like a couple are going out to skinny dip. And he's like, oh great, why don't you just get murdered then? Like, good to see you. And then they end up like dying from this weird like tentacle green frog looking monster guy.
Okay.
All right.
But it's really cool. I can recommend it. I don't know if you can find it anywhere like streaming.
What was the name of it?
There's Nothing Out There.
There's Nothing Out There.
But
I kind of want to watch this.
Yeah. It's a ton of fun. There's one point in the movie where one of the main guys is trying to run away from the monster, and he jumps and he swings on the boom mic. There's like a boom mic that shows up and he swings. And also at one point he's like, yeah. And at one point he's like, this can't be real. We have to be in a movie. And he looks directly at the camera.
I like that.
But it was really,
me of
really
Spaceballs.
Cool. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Shane's looking it up.
The first thing that came up was Peacock, and I thought that was weird.
Is it on Peacock?
I
don't know. It's definitely available on Prime Video.
Oh, okay.
I'm so used to using IMDb on my phone. I don't know where to look on this or where it is streaming at. There is so little on the page for this movie.
It's a very low budget movie, but it's done really well.
I don't know how to internet on a computer anymore. I've used a phone only for so long.
But if you get a chance to watch it, like if it's on Prime or whatever, I recommend it. If you're into like Scream specifically.
Yeah. I mean, that seems super interesting. I'm into trying to. Oh my god!
You right over there, bud?
What the fuck? This is driving me nuts.
But yes, there's nothing out there. I highly recommend it.
What was the other one?
We also watched, it's called Brain Scan
Oh, shit.
from 94?
Brain Scan.
90 something? It's in the 90s. It's a very 90s movie. It's got Edward Furlong, isn't it?
Okay. I know that guy.
Yeah. 94. I was right. So it's basically this kid, Edward Furlong, who is like kind of a loner, kind of like loser guy. He only has like one friend.
Okay. Sounds like an Edward Furlong movie.
Yeah, exactly, right? Very 90s. His mother died in a car crash that he was also in.
Oh.
But that never comes back in the movie.
Oh, okay.
It's the beginning where you see his mom died and he's like has like this he has like a real bad knee injury.
Yeah.
So he limps for part of the movie, then they forget about the limp at some point. But
fantastic.
So it's him and his one stoner friend buddy hits him up one night because he's like got this like weird like 90s setup.
Yeah.
Like his phone is connected to his computer, and like he just like does like it's like 90s technology.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah, you
I was
remember.
there.
I mean, this is like beyond. This is like fake 90s technology.
Yeah, like where they just put up a bunch of 90s devices together to make it look like some ridiculous confounded device or networking thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hackers.
So his buddy tells him like they're on the phone. Hackers. I love Hackers. Goddamn, I love that movie.
Fucking gross.
You don't like Hackers?
Not after watching it again.
It's awesome.
Sure.
Anyways, we're not talking about Hackers. Watch Hackers. It's great.
No,
you should watch it. So his buddy, they're on the phone, and like Edward Furlong plays video games. He's a video game nerd guy.
Okay.
And his buddy's like, hey man, there's this new game coming out called Brain Scan. And you have to like call this special number to get this. It's like the scariest game of all time. It's like interactive, bro.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, whatever, dude. It's not that scary. That's direct quote. It's not, but so he calls this thing, and the guy like, are you ready for the scariest game of all time? Blah. And he's like, well, whatever, dude. And so he like signs up for it. And the next day in the mail, he gets the first disc.
Okay.
And he puts it in to his CD-ROM. Like it's like this like weird floppy disk. I don't know. It looked like a laser disc kind of. Puts it in the ROM, and like the screen flashes, and he like has like a weird seizure thing. And like it comes up with Brain Scan, and it was like it puts you in the body of a killer, and you have to think like a killer, and you have to sneak into people's houses and kill them, and
I've seen this movie.
Have you?
Yes. Okay. Yes. I've seen this movie. I thought we had
like talked about this movie. Maybe not on the show, but we just like talked about it.
Yeah, maybe. You kept going, and I was like, why am I'm seeing all of this. I can see all of this in my head.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And then you got the body of the killer thing.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like he ends up playing this game, and he kills this like it's super realistic, and the game's talking to him like, good job, blah blah blah. And he like gets out of the game, and the next day he like watching the news, and the same like the murder that he did is very similar to what happened.
Yeah.
And like because in the game he like cut this guy's foot off, and he opens up the refrigerator or his freezer, and the foot's there. And then like this weird monster guy called the Trickster comes out. He's got a sweet mohawk.
Yeah.
Comes like out of the TV and was like good job killing him, but now you have a witness. You have to kill them. And he's like trying to get out of the game.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch it again.
It's good. Like it's ridiculous, but it's really good. I recommend it.
Yeah, I remember seeing it when I was younger. Like, I don't think I could ever remember what it was called. I think that's what we were talking about when we were talking about it. Was I was trying to remember what the fuck it was called. Because there's what's the movie that's kind of like that, except they're like in a house and they get like pulled into the game.
Are you talking about Existence?
I don't think so. It was kind of like a bigger movie. It had like a bigger production, like there's quite a like there's like known actors. I don't remember.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name of it. The Gamer? No,
it's not Gamer.
We reviewed Gamer.
I think it's got DJ Quells in it, or someone like that.
I don't know.
No, neither.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll probably think of it tonight when I'm trying to go.
Yeah,
asleep.
we'll let you know.
But yes, Brain Scan. I highly recommend it. It's a fun movie, and there's like some cool twists at the end. I don't want to give anything away, but it's done really well. It's also got like kind of goofy. It's got the This never got a B horror vibe to it.
Yeah,
mixed with some like psychological stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend it. And the bad guy, the trickster, is like the best part of the movie.
Yeah,
like he comes out.
Mark Hamill.
No, it's not Mark Hamill.
Oh, okay.
Different trickster. I got that reference.
It's a guy that we know, though. I don't remember what his name is off the top of my head.
It's like something Ryder, TJ Ryder or something like that.
TJ Ryder? T. Ryder Smith.
T. Ryder Smith. I had most of those words right.
I mean, I think he's just in Brain Scan. Is that all he's in?
He's done some like voice work, I think.
Oh, that guy. I've seen that guy.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen him in Brain Scan because you've seen it.
Yep.
Yeah. But I highly recommend that one as well.
Exactly. Okay.
So yeah, watch There's Nothing Out There and Brain Scan if you like that stuff.
Yeah.
And preferably watch it on tape because it's fun.
Yeah. I don't think that's an option for everyone anymore.
It's
which
true.
is weird.
Yeah, right?
Like, kind of weird.
Dude, he did the voice for Sander Cohen in BioShock.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, maybe he'll do the live action.
He also did Byron Underbite in Venture Brothers.
Oh, shit. Nice. But that is my horror VHS segment.
Horror VHS segment. Should have let Shane do it.
I mean, yeah, probably. He is the Shane board.
Well.
Hey, boys.
Okay, I'm going to close it up.
I got a game for you.
All right.
All right.
You guys ready for a game?
We got a game.
I'm ready for a game.
For
Let's do
Dave,
a game.
Big brain time with Dave. Right? Dave's big... Hanging big brain with Dave. That's the name of
Hanging
it.
Big Brain with Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So this week, we're
I'm
going...
hanging Big Brain.
Are you?
No.
This week, we're going back to the buzzers. I've installed some buzzers.
Yep.
What?
They're under the
They're under the table. They're on the table.
Okay. It's like the secret alarm for the...
Yeah, totally. I'm just
the
gonna
bank.
spoil it. The buzzers are our penis.
Russell.
I installed their penises. All right. Anyways,
Move on.
This
Go
game.
start the game.
This game. We've done 80s movies. We've done
Sure.
action movies.
Yeah.
We've done movie names.
Just random movies.
Now we're doing 80s and 90s
Uh-huh.
and probably some in between cartoons.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
This is probably going to be very easy for everyone.
You'd be surprised how terrible we are at trivia, apparently.
All right. Shane, does your buzzer work? What's your buzzer? Yep. I knew I got that one just for you, bud. Russell.
Penis.
I don't know why I keep putting weird buzzers for Russell.
I don't either.
All right. You guys ready?
Sure.
When you know the answer, buzz in.
Sure.
This show was aired on ABC at 9 a.m. It featured those furry creatures from the Return of the Jedi movie released in 1983. What was the show called? Shane!
Ewoks.
Yep!
Oh, it was actually just
Yeah,
called
it's
Ewoks?
yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to think of a subtitle.
Nope,
Yeah,
just called
I was
Ewoks.
like,
Guys, I know what Ewoks are.
That's good.
All right, 1 point for Shane.
Yeah, redemption.
Russell,
All right.
pick it up.
Wow, after 1 point.
Yeah,
You better
that was
get started.
Damn, Dave.
All right, question number 2. Papa, Lazy, and Handy are characters. Who is
Penis.
their villain?
Oh.
Russell, your penis is spoken.
A penis too soon.
It's happened to everybody.
Oh man. I'm gonna say this and it's totally fucking wrong. Ganon?
That's from Zelda.
Yeah, it is from Zelda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finish the question, would you?
Papa, Lazy, and Handy are characters. Who is their villain?
Ah, fuck.
Shane,
Gargamel?
it's correct.
Ah,
Correct. Huzzah!
That's from the Smurfs. This is a show.
Yeah.
Number 3, Russell. Looking at you,
we'll
buddy.
see.
These after-school cartoon characters drank a special potion that enabled them to bounce here and there and everywhere. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, come on.
A special potion to bounce here and there and everywhere.
Yeah.
I fucking.
I don't know.
Really, guys?
Yeah, really.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. We are the gummy bears?
Oh. Yeah, I didn't watch fucking Gummy Bears, bro.
What? That was my jam.
Oh.
You didn't watch Gummy Bears?
I know.
Jesus. All right, well, I'm sad.
Sorry, buddy.
I think we're aged out of that.
He should be. He's younger than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that was still like
That would have been like late 90s, I think.
Gummy Bears? No.
No?
yeah,
Was it?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
like
yeah, never mind. It's
98.
the other way.
Mid 90s, maybe.
Yeah, maybe at earliest.
All right, well,
All right.
high adventure that's beyond compare.
Sorry.
All right, sorry.
Courageous and caring. They don't care. All right, moving on.
right,
Neither
moving
should
on.
you then. Calm down.
I care. On Inspector Gadget, what is his niece's name? Oh my
Penis.
God. Russell,
Is it Penny?
it is Penny.
Oh, I got a point.
On the board.
I'm proud of you, bud.
Yeah,
I'd
thanks,
high
bud.
five you, but you've been touching your penis.
Yeah, well, you high five me any other time.
Well,
Oh. All right.
where's the hand sanitizer?
I drank it.
Dave's drunk?
All
I
right.
hope it was ethanol based.
Question 5.
Sure.
Shane is currently up by 1 point.
My
Something
computer
fell.
just unplugged.
All right.
I was like,
In-
yeah, I'm good. Sorry.
In Thundercats, what did Lion-O say in order to activate his sword's power of long-distance vision? My God, God.
I actually don't know that.
Really?
I just know the
I think I'm missing a word, but
Go ahead.
penis.
Yes, Russell.
Give me sight beyond sight.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't miss a word.
2-2.
Yes.
Yeah, all I know is like, oh. I didn't really watch Thundercats either.
I watched a little bit of it, not a ton.
I was more Thundercats than He-Man.
I was a He-Man kid, for sure.
Yeah. I liked Thundercats a lot.
Question number
I
6.
literally only watched like X-Men and Spider-Man. Like maybe some G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. Question 6.
I'm ready.
What is Ned Flanders' wife's name in The Simpsons? I didn't think this was going to be that hard.
No, I just don't like this, like stuff that I didn't really watch. Like I know some stuff about it, just not that. I don't know.
Not Simpsons guys, huh?
No, I'm not a Simpsons guy. My mom didn't like The Simpsons. She didn't let me watch it.
Fair. Russell's like really struggling over here.
I'm gonna know it as soon as you say it.
You guys want
But
me
I
to say
can't.
it?
Just say it. 'Cause I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah.
Maud.
I kept thinking Marge.
That was Homer's
Yeah, that's-
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
Marge
like,
is
it's like Marge, but what is it?
Oh.
All right. 2-2 still. Question number 7. Which musical band, or just band, turned down the part of the Vultures for the cartoon The Jungle Book?
When did that come out? That was way after that.
Penis?
Russell.
Was it the Beatles?
It was the Beatles.
Damn it! I was thinking I was too late.
No, it's
Son
the
of a
Beatles.
bitch.
Good job, buddy.
I was like, who are they modeled after? And
Oh
then-
yeah, I didn't think
I
about
was
that.
thinking,
Yeah,
yeah.
because the one that
You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Russell's currently winning.
Whoa.
What a fucking sad day.
Wow.
What strange reason was Donald Duck banned in Finland?
Because
Shane.
he didn't wear pants.
Yep.
No, the weird thing is that Donald would like wear a shirt, no pants, walk around, but then there's like multiple times he gets out of the shower and he puts a fucking towel on.
That's true. That's true.
Think about that.
Also,
He
when I
doesn't-
do it, I'm escorted out of Walmart.
He doesn't like the look of his wet towel.
It's a wet day. All
He
right.
shakes that off.
This is question 9.
Question 9.
And I don't think you guys are going to get this based
Okay.
on the other one. What show are these main characters from? Throttle, Vinny, and Moto. Like I thought. No one knows. Gotta fill the dead air. Shane,
Fuck.
got an idea? Russell, any clue?
Yes, I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Shane,
Is it Battle Cats?
no. But good guess. Good guess.
Is Battle Cats where they live in the junkyard? And they fly the jet?
I thought that was just called Cats. It was like
Was
K-A-T-S.
it just called Cats?
I think so.
Yeah, there's-
SWAT Cats. No, SWAT,
SWAT
Cats.
Cats.
SWAT Cats.
Because that's
SWAT
what I was
Cats.
trying to think of. So that was going to be my guess, was SWAT Cats.
It's not SWAT Cats.
Oh, okay.
It is Biker Mice from Mars.
Oh,
Mice
son of a
from Mars.
bitch.
We were on the right track.
Yeah. With cats chasing mice.
All right.
We weren't on the right track. This is we got one more question to break
One
this
more.
tie.
Please break the tie.
Okay.
All right. You guys ready?
Yep.
Name
Yes.
all of the Street Sharks.
Fuck you. It's a tie, I guess.
How old do you think we are?
Come on. Shane.
Vin Diesel.
God damn it. All right. Name one Street Shark.
Penis.
Russell.
Shane Diesel.
Fuck,
No, that's a dude with a huge dick. Big
It was Ripster, Jab, Streaks, and Big Slamoo.
Yeah, I couldn't have told you any of those.
Slammo. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember. I think I had like one Street Shark.
Like, if
Damn
you'd
it,
asked
figure.
me what 80s action movie got turned into a cartoon, I'd have said Rambo or 4 other movies and been right. But
Yeah,
All right.
Ghostbusters.
Well, so I have a bonus question. Like, you guys are tied. I don't
Okay.
have a tiebreaker.
yep.
Bonus
Bonus question.
The bonus question. So there's something special about the bonus question.
Okay.
If you get the bonus question right, you
Uh-huh.
get a special gift.
Oh shit.
And that gift is to host the next game.
Oh.
You can get this bonus question right.
This is a very manipulative way to pass off responsibility, and I like it.
I knew you would say that, but here's the thing: you also get the opportunity for me to embarrass myself because I'm not smart.
You're plenty smart, Dave.
Oh, thanks. All right, bonus question. You guys ready?
Sure.
Yes.
You're not going to get it. Name any character on the show Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Oh my God.
Shane.
Bullseye.
I believe that's right, but let me look.
I think I had 2 action figures of these guys because they looked like cool.
I was also
Cowboy
just
bulls.
gonna guess a pun.
I was looking up the characters right now. See if there is a bullseye.
Dude, if there's not a bullseye, you gotta be fucking shitting me. Who named these fucking characters?
Not looking like a bullseye.
Oh, God. That's okay.
These are some great names, though. There's no bullseye, but there's some sweet names.
Okay.
Russell, would you like to take a guess?
Penis.
That's not the name. But yes, Russell.
Betty.
There might have been a Betty.
Oh, come on. Fuck you. At least mine was a fucking, like, cowboy pun about being a cow.
There was no Betty either.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Some of the main characters, we have Marshall Moo Montana.
Hey, guess what?
What?
You got one
I
right,
got
so you
one
get
right.
to host the game next week.
I do.
Eh.
There's Marshall Moo Montana.
Yep.
Dakota Dude.
Okay.
Colorado Kid. There's Lily Bovine. Cody
Lily
Calf.
Bovine. I've never even heard of this show.
Calamity Kate Cutster.
Wow, that one's got 2 in it.
Puma.
That's a shoe.
Buffalo Bull. There's one on here. Sheriff Terror Bull. There's one on here that was really good. And also, there's a guy called Horrible.
Your bull pun was much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well,
It's 2 on the nose, I suppose.
Yeah.
you guys are tied.
Yes, we are.
I don't have a tiebreaker.
You don't have a tiebreaker. Rock, paper,
Rock,
scissors.
paper, scissors it.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or rock, paper,
2,
scissors.
3, go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shane got it.
Shane gets.
We didn't do any audio for that, but Shane got it.
I got a rock. He had a scissors.
Shane has won the quiz.
No, I thought that was to host. I would have thrown paper.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, he threw the game because he didn't want to.
Yeah, you always throw scissors if you want to lose.
Oh, okay. Well, Shane's hosting the game.
I also won the quiz because that was the tiebreaker.
Yeah. So you won the quiz.
Yeah. Fuck you.
That's
Russell.
fine.
You don't have to do the game if you don't want to. I can do it.
Okay.
I was just,
No, I'll do
I
it.
was just
I don't care.
joking. You guys do whatever you want to do.
All right. This has been Hanging Big Brain with Dave.
And
And the end of the show.
yeah.
Thank you for listening. I don't know what's going on anymore. I think we've done this podcast for like 12 hours at this point.
Did we hit 2 hours again?
3 hours.
We gotta figure this out.
All right. This has been the DQP Weekly. I've been your boy, Dave.
Your boy.
Shane's here, a.k.a. the Shane Dog. Woof, woof. And the Hype Man.
Yeah.
And Shane Nasty.
Ew, gross.
Also with us, Rambling Man Russell
Yeah, that's me.
and Russellmania.
Oh, no.
Also, producer Russell.
I don't have a thing for that one this time.
Chicka, chicka.
Oh, chicka chicka.
Chicka, chicka.
Wicka wicka. I like it.
All right. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to our extremely long podcast.
Yeah, and thank you for the emails and the
Yes.
support.
Yeah.
And email us again at draftyq@gmail.com.
Thank you.
Leave us 5-star reviews.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
General support on Patreon for $1.
$1.
We appreciate it. We want what we want to do is get to 1,000 patrons. Just $1. Just $1 a piece. And we can improve the quality of our show by not using cell phone cameras. So
maybe we can
Thanks.
improve the length
Help
of
us
our
out.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make them longer.
Alrighty. Thanks.
If you guys have a problem
Jesus.
or a suggestion about like the length of the shows, if you're like cool with it being 2 hours, if you want it to be 45 minutes, let us know.
Yeah.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Also, we love you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
This is a show that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend.
Started singing and I know what it was.
This has been a production of the Drafty Quarters Podcast Network.